So I've been seeing a lot of comments recently that are complimenting my editing. So like this guy, you know, I like your editing moments, blah, 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 blah. Your editing is nuts. And like, let me tell you, and I appreciate the comments, but I need you guys to know, I'm the worst editor ever. If you wanted to make well edited and entertaining gaming content and you wanted to become an editing master, this is not the guide for you. This is not, you should not do what I do. Like I use the worst tools imaginable. I use the most inefficient methods possible. And today I'm gonna give you a peek behind the curtain, and we're going to go into how I made how I make these singularity videos. All right, so where to begin? Okay, so what the fuck am I saying? So I record primarily on OBS is what I record on, right? And then I have it set so that my microphone, my game audio, and my Discord chat will be saved to 3 different tracks. So 1, 2, and 3. But so I use my main editing software is called HitFilm Express. I'd never heard of HitFilm until recently. I don't even remember what caused me to download this or when I did. It's okay. It's, as far as a free software goes, it's all right. One thing it does not support is videos or video files with multiple different audio tracks. So what I have to do is I have to go into, every time I record, I have to go get the video file, go into Audacity, and then manually import the other 2 audio tracks. Oh god, why did I do this? I don't have to actually watch. And so I have to do that and then save them as separate audio tracks, which is what you see here. See, this one says so this was a Deep Rock Galactic recording, so it's Rock and Stone 2, and then this is -1, so this is my commentary track, and then this is -2, this is the Discord audio track. And this is just so I can, you know, do things with mixing to clean up the audio. Sometimes 2 people are talking over each other. If you watch my Dead Rising videos, I clean up the audio a lot there because it's really messy audio. And look, I found this stupid ass thing, man.
You a stupid ass thing.
But yeah, let's just look at this singularity video. I just want to show you guys the intricacies of how fucking terrible this setup is, how awful this setup is. Let's just go back here to start. So so this is one thing. All right, so this picture of Sam Manson from Danny Phantom, fucking this RGB key. I guess I didn't realize that this shit was counted as green, and her shoes registered as green. So when I added the RGB key, it like fucking took out all her shit, and that's fine. Like, hold on, yeah, okay, whoa, she's all lips. Okay, like this is some goofy shit, man, for sure. There's nothing super crazy going on over here, I don't think. Undergrads, I downloaded the entirety of Undergrads for this bit, so now I have the entirety of Undergrads on my computer, which is awesome. I have the DVDs, like, because I have the singular DVD of Undergrads, which is terrific. There's nothing too crazy to talk about here. This particular thumbnail, this is my first time using Blender, so a couple of things. All right, so it's pretty rudimentary. Like I watched like half an hour of tutorials to even get this far, and the DVD community has done a pretty good job of packing up all these models and shit and rigging them. So the funny thing to keep in mind here, right, is let me do some, like, I set my camera up to get the angle I wanted. I hit render, okay, render image, and then okay, so you get this. Wait, what the fuck? Render, what? Take a new one, dude. That plane's gone. Okay, whatever. So basically, I got something like this, but I didn't know how to get the background to be a transparent on the PNG. So instead, I created a green plane. I created a fucking green screen within Blender. So then I export this shit. Let's see. Where does this even export to? Okay, so then I take this into PaintNet. Now, Paint.net or PaintNet, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I've been using this software for like 12 years. It's not very good. It's a slightly better version of Paint, but it's open source and shit. It's free. So then I go in here. I use the shittiest magic wand you've ever seen. I highlight all the green, and then I crop it out. Now the problem is there's still little bits of green there. So if you look at the final thumbnail, you can still see little bits of green. Like no one's gonna see that. I know no one's gonna see that. But look how shitty of a job. I wanted to place this ring between like the fingies. Oh, the layers aren't set up the way they were before because I flattened them. But like I had to, you know, take this part out and put a layer above the wedding ring and all this shit. Fun fact, this wedding ring I think was a Blender model, but I didn't want to, like, it was like you had to buy it. I'm like, I'm not fucking buying that. So I just took the JPEG of it. I like the shittiness of the thumbnails though. Okay, shitty thumbnails I can get away with. Here's another effect. So in this effect, this is just a screenshot from the last video. This is how I get shit done. This is terrible. I thought it would be funny. If instead of the hooks, the hook meter, there's a jeansometer. So then what I do is I take this screenshot, right? I carve out this shit in the worst way possible. I fill it with a gray layer. All I did was color pick from this, and then I made a little circle there, and then I put some jeans on there. And the jeans, this is a JPEG from Animal Crossing. I just took this, and then I did hue saturation like that to make them blue. And now there's a genometer. You'll see this in the next video. There'll be a genometer. This guy's name. Oh, I thought his name was Give Me Bullets. So I did this cool thing on this video because the theme was like about picking targets and sticking with them. So I really like Scary Godmother. So like Michaela Reed shows up, and then where I got that. I like that, right? So this is you're gonna hate this. You guys are gonna fucking hate this. So HitFilm has this effect called this feature called composite shots. So that one was called, I called it HUD Michaela. No, not the PNG. HUD Michaela this. So I click on this. This is what it looks like. This looks like such shit. Okay, where do I even fucking begin? So that pop-up effect, this is achieved by doing this. So the picture is this one, HUD Michaela.png. So check this. So it uses a mask. So the mask, it prevents, hold on, click on this. Where the fuck is it? Okay, where the fuck, why can't I access the mask, dude? I don't even know. Oh my god, why can't I see it? Okay, there it is. So this thing, right? So the mask, all it is it contains the entire image. So, but I have it keyframed so that at the beginning of the animation, it is at 0% scale, and then it grows to 100% scale. So to show the image, and then after like 2 seconds, it goes to 101. I don't know how to keep it the same for a while, like how to keep it at this setting. So I keep another frame here with a 1% difference, and then it goes to 0 again on this keyframe. Okay, so there's that, and all the pieces basically use the same effect. I have some grain and glow effect on there to just like give it some visual, like to make it look like it's a computer screen or some shit, because it's fucking Singularity's heads-up display. It's his Pip-Boy, it's his VATS. And then the number in the corner, that's supposed to be like their gene integrity. I don't know if there's a better way to do this. There probably is. I have an individual text thing for each time it changes. So each like 10th of a second it changes, and that's what these target, it says target because that was, I started with this one, which is the one that says target. Yeah, this one says target. So I just copied that, and I never changed the name. So the ones that say target text, they're the numbers. So every time, each of these represents a step in that where the number changes. And I'm sure there's like, there's a smarter way to do this. There's a better way to do this. I just don't fucking know, okay? I don't fucking know. What is this? What is HUD Yui? Oh yeah, Yui's was special because I gave her, where's HUD Yui? This one. So this is the first one I made, and this was before I had the idea of making it funny. So I gave her like a cool image from her compendium, like her lore, and then I put her name in kanji on there. At least that's her name in kanji according to the DBD wiki. As far as I know, that says fuck farts. I don't know what it says. Anyway, so I do this. So every time I want to make a new version of this, let's say I want to make a new version of, actually, let's just do it. Let's just make a new one because I want to do this anyway. Did I set this up already, or did I? Dude, I'd be a great teacher, bro. Let me just tell you this much. So I want to make a new version of this. So I'm going to double click. Oh shit, that's the PNG. Okay, I'm going to click HUD Atom Drip, which opens this composite file, right? I'm going to duplicate this. I'm going to rename the duplicate HUD 01. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this image of Yui that I've named HUD 01. We're going to import that. Okay. Import HUD 01. So what I would have to do if I wanted a new version of this, if I wanted this shot but with a new image, I'd have to duplicate the shot, open it up in the editor, go down here, okay? I'm going to take the PNG, put it here, and then I have to copy all of the settings from this property to this property. I don't know how to like take this and then apply it to a different asset, because this line refers to an asset. This refers to a PNG called HUD Atom Drip.png, and I don't know how to like just change this to something else. I don't see a fucking option here. I'm like learning. I'm like checking options I've never seen before. Properties? This doesn't help me. Oh, okay, so I can do this. I can do this. Yo, I'm fucking genius, dude. I can do, wait, HUD? I can't change it. I can't change it, dude. Why can't I change it? I can't change it, dude. Okay, this software is not good. Okay, so, here's how I did it, all right? So I had to open up all these submenus, go to mask, copy that, paste that here. I also have to make sure that I was selected on this part of the timeline, or else the keyframes would be fucked up. The keyframes would be out of order. So I do this, go here, paste that. I have to manually select both of the effects here. I can't just select the category, and then I have to copy over the transform properties. So I could copy them like this, or I could just type them in. And then that should do it. So then I replace that. Okay, and then I can change the text to whatever. This is the text. I could be like, whatever. Okay, so but now, okay, so it gets worse. All right, so let's say I wanted to reuse this shot for a future video and just change the image. With my logic, the best way to do this would be to take this image, all right, copy it and name it something else. So I'd be like HUD UE basic, right? And then change, let's say I wanted to use this Vsauce image for the new version. I would copy this and then delete this, change this one to HUD 01, and then now it's Vsauce. This is how I would do it, because it's so stupid. And like, I get it. There's a million ways to skin a cat, all that shit. So when I made these when I made these images, I used the goofiest process ever, like the goofiest process. So I'm gonna make one. So let's say, okay, we have a Michaela photo here. I wanted to do a Bill one. Bill with a frying pan, that's incredibly powerful. All right, so we'll take this, okay. So let's say I want to use that image for it. So we're going to paste that. We're going to shrink it down so it fits. Okay, we need to make sure that it stays the same size, or else it's gonna fuck with the effect, since we're just replicating the same effect shot every time, or the same composite shot. So we're gonna fit this. We're gonna fit this into the frame. And it's literally a layer. There's literally a layer here called frame, which is that frame here. Oh shit. So what I do here is I then desaturate the image. Oh, actually, hold on. Let me just reduce this. Take that layer off. We're gonna go hue saturation. I think we went down to like 50. Like, I didn't want it to be completely black and white, but I want it to be paler. So then we put that back on there. All right, put the frame back on, and then put the layer. So this kind of gives it that like Fallout 3 kind of like green vibe. But now we have all this shit poking out, right? So then I go to the frame layer. So now we are looking at the frame, like this green thing. I use the magic wand to select everything outside the frame. Then I select the Bill layer and delete. And then now I flatten this image, and this becomes it. This is it. And then I save this as like HUD Bill 01, whatever the hell I want to call it. Like, okay. Let's see what other effects are cool. I did a lot of shit with music in this one. Let's just get away from this video. We'll do this one. Oh, okay, these transitions. So these like weird backrooms transitions. This is kind of a last minute idea. That's why it's kind of rushed. I was really tired by the time I came up to this. Okay, so here's one I didn't use, I think. So all it is yeah, all these little Doinkos that you see, these are all individual layers. It's so bad looking. Okay. So the first layer is the heads-up display from the biopod, which was again poorly photoshopped out. But it looks okay, I think. And then it's just some random image of a liminal space. I just literally Googled liminal spaces, and then I threw some fucking stock effects on there that look like shit. And then he just applied those to the other ones. Like, it doesn't look awful. I can do better though. What I wanted to do was to get some bunch of creepy shots of like places around my city or like my house or some shit. Like, not my outside of my house. I don't want to get doxxed, but like cool looking rooms or you know, or just get, you know, camera angles of like DBD maps and shit and do this. But I just didn't have time to do that at the time. So we do that. One thing that people notice is the music effect I apply when the biopods are switched on. So just listen here if you don't know what I'm talking about. Let's try that again. So in this case, I thought it was a really cool and easy effect that took like no effort. So I looked through the footage. If I ever switch to a biopod, I'll slice the clip and then I'll mark it. Like in this case, I colored it. Like I just applied a color. And then when I'm doing the music, so this is my 2 music lines. I cut the music there. And then all I did was, when I get to this point, I applied an effect called cathedral, which is just like a large room effect. So let's say there's also one called large room. So this is large room. And then this is cathedral. It gives it that music, that diegetic feeling. It makes it feel like there's a different... It makes you feel like the biopod mode is a different mode, which it is, so it's cool. What happens if I use both of them? Is it just gonna die? Okay, do not use both of those at the same time. That's horrifying. Fucking Vsauce Michael. Okay. I really wanted to keep the audio, like the music tracks, like interesting, and I love rap music. Like I mean I like a lot of different types of music, but like rap music specifically. So in this case, I got this LP track called Flyentology. It's really good. I think Trent Reznor's on there. I didn't get any of Trent's vocals on there. And then if there was ever a lull in the commentary, like in this case, you could see that there's commentary here, but there's a break. So in this case, when there's a break, I'll switch from the instrumental version to the vocal version. So Steve. Okay, let's say that I wanted to, because I'm talking there, right? Steve. So on this line here, LP says, I know I cursed at your name and then left. So what we'll do here, we can cut this, mute this, extend the instrumental, and then instead it'll sound like this. Steve. So that's honestly, if I could re-release this video, that's probably what I would do. I would probably clean that up a little bit, but like whatever. There's a point at some point where I reset the song because it's only like 3 minutes long and this part is like 5-6 minutes. These breaks where I go into biopod, that's a good time to like create the illusion. Like I think it might be here if you just listen. What the fuck, dude? Yeah, I think when you switch from the cathedral effect to like regular, it's less jarring. That's a good opportunity to fuck with the music and just like switch it up and it won't be as jarring. What's here? Oh, this sound effect here on the HUD. Wait, that's just a Metal Gear Solid sound effect. Okay, what the fuck? It's from Metal Gear Solid. Kate's here also. This is mugshawtys. If you don't know what what I like about this, so it's mugshawtys, and I sent this to my friend. I was like, yo, it's your evil twin, and she's wearing a fucking Rick and Morty shirt. Okay, at some point we switch songs to, oh yeah, after Nia goes down. You shit boy. Maybe she was trying to flashlight save him, but she only had a lollipop. Like she didn't have the fucking flashlight. Okay, so we switched to Felt. So the cool thing about Felt is they released the instrumentals and the acapellas. So instead of switching from the instrumental version to the full version, I would just layer on the acapella vocals. The problem was I had to line them up. So I had to go into Audacity to line them up, which was a fucking nightmare. Let me do that real quick. Just so y'all can appreciate my fucking genius. Look how disorganized this downloads folder is, by the way. So I had Gloryborn, I had the bass version, I had the instrumental. Oh god. Oh my god. Okay, no. Oh my god, where's Audacity? Okay, so here's the instrumental. Nope. Okay, here's the instrumental, and then here's the acapella. Okay, so It's not immediately obvious, but they're not lined up. Okay, here's I'll put in the bass version of the song so you can hear what it's supposed to sound like. Okay, so we're going to, fuck, this is such an ugly interface. I'm gonna mute the full version. Okay, okay, actually, hold on. We'll listen to the full version first, the regular version first, all right? So just listen carefully. Trash dumpster. Irish pub. Okay, so that's what the full version sounds like, right? Now here's, if I didn't edit it and I just threw the acapella and the instrumental all together, this is what it sounds like. He's like a full beat ahead. He's so ahead. So what I had to do was I had to fucking take this and like manually just eyeball it until it sounded right, and then I exported that as the file you see here, which is called Glory Burning Vok. Like that's the fucking version that I ended up using, and it might not even line up perfectly. You know, who knows? I also am really upset because, again, I spent so much time editing this, and I missed so many parts where I was supposed to fuck with the audio. Look here, yeah, right here, look, I even marked it. So this part here, I was supposed to go in, slice that, all right, select this, add that effect, add cathedral, all right, and then... Look, I missed that, and I fucking marked it, bro. That shit is tomato, man, and I didn't even fucking notice, bro. Okay, so these funny pictures of Joe Keery are from a movie called Spree, where he plays a homicidal Uber driver who is trying to kill people for TikTok clout. Okay, so in this part of the video, I switched to the Mad World soundtrack, which is awesome. No, I fucked up. Look here, I fucked up. What? Did I fuck up? Look, what? Wait, listen. W. It's so loud because I left the... Okay, so the instrumental version and the vocal version, right? I left both instrumental and the vocal version on here. So listen. Why is it so loud? Hold on. Because it... W. It sounds so weird. It sounds like it's going through a pipe, right? Because it's 2 W. Oh my god. I need to put out a fucking director's cut of this video, bro. At least I got that part. At least I got the cathedral effect on there. Okay. So there's that. Oh, I think I want to look at the previous video as well here. Oh, this remix is funny.
Jeans. Perfect.
It was just...
Jeans.
Perfect. I just had to...
Jeans. Removed. Perfect destruction.
I just took Hux's vocal lines, which are generously provided by the DVD wiki. They have his voice lines all sorted out here, which is really nice. I also found more of his audio on YouTube, like more of his sound effects, which is really nice. Let me find that video, because shoutouts to that video. This channel is terrific, man. This channel here, they're awesome, man. This guy, this is fucking sick as hell, man. This was so useful. I used one of these sound effects when we do the coup de grace on the Kate player. We're gonna mute the music so you can just hear the sound effect. We're gonna mute the commentary. We're gonna mute the game so you can just hear the sound effect I added with the help of that singularity channel, or that sound effect channel. It's such a goofy ass sound effect. But then here it is all together. I got cool, bitch. It's fucking dope, man. Like, I could have done a little more there, but I was happy with that effect. Like, listen, I know there's better ways to do this. I'm just too fucking shitty to learn it. This is also the most disorganized shit ever. I try to stay organized. It's bad. It's bad, dude. It's so bad. Lamau. Oh my god, that's so loud. Is the dude not have the audio? Dude. So there's actually a bunch of these that I don't use very often. Like, I've never used them. Like, I made them, but I never used them. So I intended to make Street Fighter content. One of my favorite videos that I've made was that Street Fighter 6 video. So I ended up making a bunch of these, and I never used these. Plus, I've used this one once in the Resident Evil video. Guys, why is that plus? Plus? I've never used stinky.
Stinky.
What else is there? Ass. I feel like I could use this one. This is like a shout outs to Jay. If you like Jay, that's my man.
Ass.
Why do I say it like that?
Ass.
That's good. The dude one is tight. So the dude one, I wanted to replicate the effect from Marvel vs. Capcom. Let's see. So if you're not familiar with what this is from, it's from Marvel vs. Capcom. Look on the left here. Dude, okay, dude has been my favorite. It's such a funny combo name. Cool. Good. Dude. All right, so notice the effects here, right? The letters fall into place. The letters, like, they're big, they go smaller, they fall into place, and then they flash. And they look, so I generated this clip art with like this like generic, it was on the internet. I just looked up like comic book text generator. I've tweaked the letters around so it kind of looked like that shape of the dude. Like that. It's close. It's really close. I'm awesome. Okay, I got that gradient on there. And then I couldn't replicate that like vertical. Oh, that's just kind of a flash. Yeah, it's kind of just like a flash. So that I have a thing here where waves. There's waves? What waves? Oh, when it comes in, it's wavy. That's fucking cool. I did that a long time ago. Okay, and then there's a brightness tweak. So the brightness goes up after like a second or whatever. So that's all it is. Like that's the whole effect. What other effect is there? The round start one? Okay. Oh, okay, that's from an older video. Okay, so this, if you're not, this effect, this is fucking sick. Okay, you can see a lot of my inspiration comes from games that I like, and I think that that's what we need to draw from art that we like, right? So there were some videos where I started them with this like kind of thing, and then it's directly inspired by Street Fighter Alpha 3, because that's the shit. Like, Alpha 3 is fucking awesome. And then there's this bit where, let me find the video, actually. It'd be easier if just show you the video. It's an older Singularity video. I can fix her. What the fuck? Oh, this is before the Dead Rising videos. So it would be Xenomorph, Halloween. What the fuck? Critmac, Ghostface, Nemesis, Anger. I love Anger Management Nemesis. Fuckers! Fuck BTS! Fuck you!
Fuck BTS! Fuck BTS!
Holy shit, there's so many fucking videos, man. Double Ripley. Singularity Overclock. Okay, so there's the video. Oh my god, it took me so fucking long. Okay, anyway, the point is here. This is the effect. So we have this. And then we also have one more effect here. So, okay, so that was, again, directly from Street Fighter Alpha 3. Arcade... So that little animation where it goes round one, and all the text, like all the fuck, I love the swag, the style on that text is so sick. Forget danger, you can't be safe anyway. And also the colors change depending on, I don't know what it depends on actually. So I want to replicate that so bad. So then I kind of made like a really shit, like, it's so, okay, I love it, but I hate it also. I love this. I love this cute little goofy ass effect. Like this stupid ass beam. What is this supposed to look like? That? Oh, okay, it's supposed to look like that. Hook the survivors, protect the generator. Like, this is cool because if you don't know what the fuck the game is about, this kind of tells you what the game's about. But also, it only shows up for like a second. And then that's supposed to be like the fight. Okay, I like this. Like, I replicated that, like, see the mesh effect, like the lattice? I hate that it says kill them all. I think it's cute, but I think it's a little edgy. Like, it's kind of edgy now that I look back on it. But I wouldn't mind reusing this effect and just, you know, changing a few things. Yeah, it's kind of, whatever. Oh, this is, wait, this is the previous one. Okay, so this one, I'm getting so fucking carried away. This is like ADHD shit. I have like a fucking headache. So for this one, you know how before I was talking about like weaving in and out of vocals and shit? In this case, I'm gonna move this layer here so it's easier to understand. I got two versions of the same song. So I got Digital Devil Saga Heroic Battle. So I got the basic version, like the real version from the game. And then I got a guitar cover from Gil Studio. Okay, so like for example, let's just mute all the audio. We'll just listen to the songs. All right, so this is what was this -17, -17. Okay, so here's the original version, and then here's the cover. It's like crunchier, it's mixed a bit louder and shit. So the whole bit was that when the gameplay was mellowed, I would use the original version, and then when the gameplay picks up, I'll switch to the cover. So like for example, right here, we're gonna find our first chase. So this game fucking gaslighting me, man. What do you want, Jillian? Huh? What do you want, man? But yeah, I don't know. I think that's all I really want to talk about. Just like I love editing and shit like that. I know there's better ways to do it, and I know I want to eventually learn better tools. I just don't want to fucking like pirate Adobe software and all that, deal with all that shit. But I don't want to pay for it either. I'm fucking poor. If you like the videos, man, fucking please look at me watching my own fucking videos. How egotistical. Egotistical. Please, like, I love that people are watching the Singularity videos, but honestly, I would, if you think that I'm funny, if you enjoy watching me, I highly recommend checking out the Dead Rising videos. They start with, I mean, there's a playlist. It's Doink Rising. Yeah, this is I'm playing with my buddy who goes by Frog online. He's the guy with the fucking dinosaur hat. Literally the funniest fucking person ever. All of my humor comes from him. He's my best friend. I highly recommend, if you think that I'm entertaining, please watch these stupid ass Dead Rising videos. They are so much fun. My older shit is probably not worth watching. So like, don't. Sober Groove is pretty good. It's one of my favorites. Anyway, this is just a chill whatever video. I guess thank you for watching. And yeah, my Singularity's coming. More Singularity coming down the line.